Hello, I'm Chris Matherly. This is the video Morel report for April the 21st, 2019. It's like the weather channel for morels. Here's the finds that has been reported in the past 7 to 10 days. Alabama still had a couple reports. It's definitely closing out there though. Arkansas as well, northwest Arkansas had some reports, and it's definitely end of season there. California, some landscape morels. And some blacks in the north. Georgia, believe it or not, still had some reports this late. It's been a slow spring in Georgia. Idaho is coming on now a little bit in lower elevations. Illinois is starting to really come along now. Southern half of Illinois is doing good. Indiana, same thing, about southern half of the state. We have the Indiana Morel foray coming up this coming weekend. Iowa, first couple reports of little grays in the southern part of the state, southeastern. Kansas is starting to come on strong, especially in the south. And babies up into the mid part of the state. Still had a few reports in Kentucky as well. It's closing out in Kentucky. Maryland, starting to get some reports there. Michigan, been very cold up north, but the very southern part of Michigan and up a little bit further into the mid part of the state, maybe Detroit or so, is getting some blacks there. Missouri is going to peak real soon. It's really doing well there. We have the Missouri foray coming up in a couple of days, and hope to find some big ones there. North Carolina still getting some reports. It's kind of higher elevation now. Nebraska is really coming on strong this week, the southern part especially. Ohio, southern half of Ohio is doing great, and blacks all the way up further north. Oklahoma is definitely on its way out. There still was a couple reports though. Oregon has been a real slow warm up, but lower elevation, we're getting blondes now and some blacks. Pennsylvania, southern part, south, especially the western part, is really starting to get bigger and doing better. Blacks going a little further north. Tennessee is doing pretty good now. It's about done, except in higher elevations. It was a really good year in Tennessee. Virginia, we just finished up with a Virginia foray. Did really well. Everybody had a good time, found a lot of Morels. Here's a little bit of video from that.
Can I cut one?
Nice blonde.
I'll cut this one right up here.
Yep.
Look at that.
Some nice blondes.
See them?
These are blondes. Here.
Yes, these are blondes.
Yeah, 1 second. Get off the selfie mode. And these are still fuzzy for.
Yeah, that's the wrong kind.
Are you gonna take a picture of?
Let's see it. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo!
Hold them up.
So they're just like, oh, there's another little one. Is that one?
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Yeah, no, we'll get them.
Here's another one. All right, keep looking around. Don't touch anything.
But seriously, you could step on
Look
them.
how big that is.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
I don't see it. Where is it?
I got the little size.
And here's some reports from Virginia. Washington State, a few blacks found in low elevations, and then landscape morels. West Virginia is coming on strong. It's probably going to peak in the next week or so. Now here is the forecast for the upcoming 7 to 10 days. Idaho is going to continue on coming on strong for especially the burn site morels. Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio is going to explode, I believe. It's been wet and cool and a slow warm up, and it's been really good there. Iowa is going to come on pretty strong into the mid part of the state. Kansas, I think, is going to peak in the next week or so. Maryland and maybe Delaware and Massachusetts and up the East Coast a little bit. Maybe New Jersey and southern New York might get a few early bird finds. Michigan, it's still cold up in the north, so it's not going to be a lot of action up north, but maybe as far north as Mesick or so, or the southern part definitely better, but Black's going further north. Missouri is peaking out, and I think we're going to do good there, especially around the southern part of the state, St. Louis and those areas. North Carolina is about done, maybe higher elevations. Nebraska is not going to be peak, but it's going to be really exploding pretty quickly. And then Pennsylvania, southern part of the state, is going to start getting much bigger yellow morels, and the blacks go all the way north. There's no area that's really lacking a lot of rain. There's a few that dried out a little bit, but not too bad. Virginia and West Virginia is going to go higher in elevation, bigger morels, and I think it's really epic in those areas. And Oregon and Washington, it's been a very slow spring. I'm looking for a really good season there because there's been lots of rain. There was plenty of winter snow. It'll slowly go in elevation, and as it warms up, it'll continue on a little bit better in Oregon and Washington. It's been a really good year so far. Everything that I had said in the 2019 forecast back in early March has come pretty well true. There's not really any place that's below average. Most places are above average. Some places are epic. So hope you're having a great season, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Think about becoming a member if you're not, and you have some happy hunting. We'll see you in the woods.